Thousands gathered at Hope Presbyterian Church this morning for a memorial service honoring the life of Isaac Hayes. We had the chance to speak with some of those who knew him best. How important was it for you to make this trip today to be here in Memphis?
Well, it was extremely important. I'm here representing my husband and I, John Travolta. We loved Isaac dearly. He was such a beautiful man, always there to help, always putting in programs for children's literacy and helping all over the planet, and he will be greatly missed.
This has been like, you think about a lot of funny moments and stuff like that. I think about when we were doing Shaft and, that whole process and all of that. It was just, it was just a really memorable week, really.
They're recording artists and they're songwriters and they're producers. There's actors, there's voiceover guys, there's movie stars. He was all of them. Guy was multi-talented. He was never afraid of a challenge. I put him right up there with Elvis. I really do.
Isaac and I made friends pretty easily because we had similar musical tastes, which were different from what everybody else in Stax had at the time. And we got to be really good friends.
Well, Isaac Hayes was what we call the original rapper, because there was the guys who started, we all started in hip-hop. There was a blueprint to follow, and he was that blueprint.
There's an innate gentleness about the man that was so ingratiating. I'm going to miss that.
In terms of films, you didn't cast Isaac Hayes to be somebody that he wasn't. You cast Isaac Hayes to be Isaac Hayes, and whether that meant he was going to be a villain and Escape from New York, it was just a part of Isaac Hayes' character.
I met him, I was about 18 the first time I met him. He was older than me, world known, but he took time with me. He helped me with my youth group, and then as I grew, he never stopped supporting causes, literacy, civil rights, human rights. He was always there. That's why all of us are here for him.
But his sense of music was just splendid, but his sense of service was even greater still, and that is part of real legacy of Hot Buttered Soul, the Moses.
He was a man of his word, and when he said he was going to build a school, he actually did what he said he was going to do. He was a voice for the voiceless, a face for the faceless.
Isaac Hayes was one of those rare individuals who gave so much more to the world of music than he could ever have received.
It's truly an honor to have known Isaac. In the past 16 years, I've had the pleasure of working side by side with Isaac as he fought tirelessly for human rights across the globe.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Isaac and I were magic together. We wrote songs, and we wrote by a formula. Many people don't know that. We wrote by a formula. The formula was, in fact, called to us controlled emotion. That is, whatever idea you're working on, put your mindset in that sphere, stay true to that, and let the fire of your emotions amplify the power of the idea so that people will feel it, and yet they'd call it soul. Also make the music have imagery to it and dynamics that would make a person feel good during the course of it. And then when it gets to where you think it ought to be, satisfy the situation, never end it, so that the world can enjoy the music.